What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Chris here, Cali Moto TV. We're on the Panigale. This is the first time out on the bike, riding it with the new rear sets, seeing how those feel, and the new Brembo Master Cylinder. Oh my God. Yeah, the brakes are just one finger sensitive, and I got it on, I think, Sport. There's three little dials or settings, or four settings, I think, for that little dial up top that change the piston and how sensitive they are. But one finger and that's all you need. That's what she said. Maybe it isn't, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I haven't ridden in months. This poor thing has been sitting and sitting and sitting, and we're still at the same 239 miles, Jesus, 39 miles that I had when I think the last video we put out. So it has been a very long time. It has been incredibly hot. I personally haven't actually been able to ride for most of that time anyways. So now that we're kind of square, we actually get to get out on the bike and ride. But here's an interesting thing. We have the forks and the rear shock. The rear shock is due to ship the 19th. I'm told it's shipped. It's going to ship then, not arrive then. So I don't know when that's going to arrive. I also have a freaking center stand that I got from Moto or whatever it is, or whatever they are, from Germany. Seemed like an okay company. Read a whole bunch of Reddits and reviews of people that haven't gotten their crap yet. I don't think my situation is the same because it has shipped and it's sitting in freaking California waiting to be released, although the code that it told me said it was released. So I don't know if I have that stand coming or not. I want it because center stand lifts the bike. I can do the forks and the rear shock at the same time. I think around October, November, I'm gonna grab the black Arrow slip-on exhaust from Moto Million and get that slapped on along with a Bryn tune. Again, Brandon Moto Million helped me out with this. So that's what we're looking for here in the next few months. And I'm gonna have to pull over and let all of these people go because fuck. It's amazing. Oh my. Oh. That felt weird. Stay on your side of the line there, bud. That felt weird. We hung up in second gear. Oh my gosh. I am the first track session, I am going to overbrake everything because holy crap, these brakes are so good. Oh, this Master Cylinder just, so a lot of people like the 17 millimeter because it's a little more forgiving, and I understand that because you can feather it and you can trail brake a lot easier and all that fun stuff. I totally get that, and I went back and forth and going with the 17 versus the 19, and ultimately ended with the 19 because I believe it's the one that's on the HP4 race, and I absolutely love how the HP4 race braking feels. Now I know they have the GP4 calipers, which makes me more inclined to upgrade these calipers to those along and keep this Master Cylinder obviously, and really pair just the braking power of those two things and really just have a monstrously good stopping bike. But yeah, I wanted to stick with something that I felt that I had known And oh wow, look how pretty this is. And yeah, that's why we went with the 19 millimeter. It just, I like strong brakes. It'll take a little bit to get used to for sure. We're gonna pull over, but I think once I get the hang of it and understand how this thing brakes and the power that it has, it'll be a lot better. Ladies and gentlemen, the purple and white and black Ducati Panigale V4. I got a couple names that I want to go with. If you think of all of the pimp names you've ever heard, I got a Pimp Cotty, a Pimpagale. One of those two I like. Sugar Bear's another one. If you like Oh It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, you got Pepper Jack. So we'll see. But look at this thing. Tell me that doesn't look gorgeous. I love the contrast. It was crazy as everyone's like, dude, a blue bike, so you're doing Yamaha colors. It's not blue, it's purple. Again, it's not perfect. I have bubbles all over the place that are popping up for whatever reason. I have edges that are lifting that I got to go back and fix. But man, I've never done this before, and look at this damn thing. Awesome. I got some debris, but man, I tell you what, it feels good to finally get some time back in the seat of this thing. It's, if you always know that it's a good bike, right? Like, whenever you don't ride for a while, you go, man, it's a good bike, but you almost forget. And then you hop on it, and then you're blown away by it again. And with these upgrades, you know, the rear sets aren't too high. They don't feel weird. Like, I'm not cramped. They are slightly higher. I can definitely tell that my feet are up a little bit more, so I got a little bit better ground clearance. So, Giles rear sets, they feel good on the feet. The adjustment to the brake and the shifter feel fine. Nothing weird there. I did have a little hang up going into second or third. What are you doing, man? Come on. Second and the third, but I'm not sure if that was just a hang up because the bike hung up, or if the shifting mechanism didn't recognize the actual shift. So we'll have to see. So many riders out today, fucking nuts in shorts and t-shirt, but hey, you do you, bro. So far I'm enjoying the upgrades I've done to this bike. Are they the cheapest? No. I think I'm really excited for the forks and shock though. The suspension on this straight away from the box is fine. It's good, and honestly, keep it and run on track and not have any issues whatsoever, especially for someone of my skill level. You know, I don't need to go the other ones, but man, I want to feel just how much more stable this thing can be, how much more agile and quick as far as the transitions go, how the suspension should tighten up a little bit, so it'll be probably a harsher ride on the streets, but I can't imagine it being worse than the V4R's suspension. I imagine it's going to be similar to that, and that wasn't that bad. So I'm really excited. Stay tuned for all of that stuff. Like I said, I got all the suspension, the exhaust, and a tune. I plan on having all of that stuff kind of done by this year. So that's sort of the goal here. I got to install my stomp pads. I didn't put my stomp pads on because I knew I was going to wrap it. Just love how everything just works. really got to recalibrate my squeeze on the brakes, because I'm telling you, it is a very noticeable difference. The original stock brake caliper or stock brake master cylinder is fine. It works great. It's got a good bite, a good progressive feel. This thing's like, man, you squeeze it, it's like if you've ever driven a race car, many of you might haven't, but that brake's hard. But the pressure you put into it, like, it definitely, you can feel how much stronger that stuff is. So yeah, anyways, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you on the next video.